Right.
Game face.
Push through the doors into the mansion. The Vigilance mansion. You've not found out very much about this family.
Is this where our box is? This is where our box is.
Yeah. Presumably the box is somewhere in the house. You see before you a double staircase that rises up into an upper floor, a fountain that is still flowing. The house appears warm with water. The house appears warm, and inside it appears quite well lit.
This is not an abandoned house. This is not good.
Standing just in front of the fountain is first you mistake it for some sort of statue. It is in fact a kind of statue. It's a tall armored figure that looks like this.
I'll go invisible. I'm still invisible from earlier, don't worry.
Standing in front of the fountain, there appears to be a crafted stone behemoth that has various runes on it, glowing blue.
They're the weak points.
It's not.
One of the strong points.
Only could have picked up those blue gems. It could be handy, no?
Maybe.
Oh no.
You don't recognize. You've not seen anything like this before.
No.
And though it does appear magical, it is not moving.
Okay. Yet. I look around to see if there's any kind of traps or.
Make an investigation.
13. Ooh. Plus, what is it? Intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
Plus 2, so it's 15.
You see, before you, the floor itself is cobbled stone, like large stone panels themselves. And as you stand at the entranceway, hearing the sounds of skeletons and zombies scratching at the door.
Oh yeah.
You see that some of the panels appear to be ever so slightly dustier than the others.
Oh no.
And you can see these panels sort of spread out all across the bottom floor.
Jehovah's stops.
But they appear to be somewhat slightly raised from the ground.
Right. So there are raised bits,
panels, like tiles.
Square tiles that are slightly raised from the ground.
And there are some that are clear of.
There's some that appear dustier than others.
Right. Okay.
So some of them have been walked on, and some that haven't.
Yeah.
Been
So
walked on?
I'd imagine if you have to tread carefully, if you make the wrong step, bad things will happen. So
you can go forward up the stairs, go to the left wing of the mansion, the right wing, or you can go upstairs.
Do we split up?
Did we know where this bloody box was? Is
No,
it just somewhere in the house?
He didn't give us any info.
If it were me,
Go on.
I'd keep it in the basement.
There probably is a basement. We haven't seen an obvious path to the basement, but you can see that.
Where are these tiles that are dusty and undusty and raised? Are they everywhere? Are they on the staircase as well?
No. So there's like a semicircular dais that comes from the front door, and there's probably about 10 feet worth of panels all around the outside of the door.
Do you think if we step on them in some sort of pattern, something will happen?
Or not happen? I think there's a safe
I'm tending to agree that the ones that don't have dust on them are the ones that have been walked on the most. Yeah. And it's probably it would be really difficult to have upper floors doing that. So should we check the upstairs first? Tread on the non-dusty ones and head for the staircase?
Tread on the non-dusty ones, definitely. And can we tread on all of the non-dusty ones while we're heading for the staircase?
Make an intelligence check.
What's that?
Okay. Plus your intelligence, which is
not very good, is that in skills?
No, it's in stats. So you had it there for a second.
Oh.
If you go to your statistics. Intelligence is there
0.
+0.
I said it
So it's
wasn't
an
very
8.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, you reckon that
Can
you should be able to
we hit all of those ones that are not dusty and get to the stairs?
You should be able to do that.
All of
Should
them.
we-
All of them. Yeah, you can work out
Should-
parts of that.
Should I go first since I probably look the most agile character?
All right.
So we know if anything goes to crap, then
to run and leave you.
but also I'm more likely to be able to get out.
Yeah. And you've got the luck on your side as well. Comes down to it.
Okay. I think that's a good plan.
Right. So you're gonna. How are you gonna cross the
Are you
dais
still
of stone
invisible?
steps?
Yeah.
Oh.
How are you gonna cross the dais of stone steps? There's a series of panels on the ground.
Well,
There's some that are slightly less dusty than others.
yeah. I think
It's not
already
that
been
obvious though, so you might have to
roll a perception check.
roll investigation.
9. Investigation is
Intelligence.
intelligence. Excellent. So +2, 11.
So you scamper. You pick one of the tiles to step onto first.
Yeah.
And you move both feet on the tile. The tile kind of shudders slightly, but takes your weight.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
Do you want to move on to the next tile?
Yeah.
Just get straight up.
Okay,
So that,
so
you want to do it one step.
you're about
The next
8 feet away from the edge of the tiles. So you take another step.
How big are the tiles? Are they kind of?
So they're fairly big. So they're about
Oh, right.
half the size of the table.
Okay, so it's not a
Sort
case
of a
of
meter square.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and my head is patio slide, so you can just do one. But no, they're hefty beasts. Okay.
All right. Do you want to go into another one?
I'm
Yeah,
Make
acrobatic.
an investigation check.
I could somersault my way across them.
18.
You find another tile fairly easily. You are halfway across now. You've got another 2 squares, and you'll be across the whole thing. So make another investigation.
12.
It's enough. And again,
10.
just enough. You scamper over to the side, and it appears to be nothing bad happening.
Watch out for the first tile.
First step to doozy. Okay.
Who's
Um,
next?
I'll go.
You hear a voice
Oh.
from the ethers that says, "I'm across."
I'm
Across
across.
It's really mostly like the ones I hit.
Well, they don't really see anything.
They've just seen some dust move. Or
You can
The
tell
one
that you
wobbling.
can point out. It's very hard to see an invisible person move, and you're quite stealthy.
So we don't know which ones
No,
you step.
because he can tell you though.
yeah, I'll use charisma to point out which ones.
But it's maybe there. I mean, your description is fine. It's just them following your instructions. So you can make the rest of you can make an investigation with advantage. Just one to get across. 20. Yeah, you skip across. No problem. With advantage, so you can roll it twice and take the highest number.
So 12.
You're really looking for 10. So
Yeah.
if you've got 10 or higher, you're fine. You get across.
Yeah.
So we're all across the other
You'll
side.
get all across the other side. No problem.
What's Mr. Statue
I
doing?
was just going to
Anything?
say, yeah, what's he doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Completely motionless.
Oh, okay.
You can see that there are runes and stuff that glow blue on him, but they're kind of a dull, they're not quite as bright as that. They're kind of a dull blue and purple.
Okay.
And,
So we're all on stairs now, are we?
you've all moved away from the front door and are on a carpeted pathway that leads to the left or the right wing of the house, or you can go up the stairs. It's all
Should we go
carpeted.
and check out upstairs? Or should we split up?
I think splitting up is probably bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we all go upstairs?
Yeah. Go upstairs
Yeah.
and then have a look around.
Faust, you happy to go upstairs?
All right.
Checking my
What's the marching order?
Seems very serious.
Again, I think I should go first because if something goes to crap.
All right. Make a so you come up the stairs. Scamper up. Make a dexterity save.
Oh no.
Oh, 9 plus 3.
Okay. As you get about halfway up, there's a click as you go onto one of the steps.
Oh no! Why don't you check the steps?
And there's a sound as one part of the stairs, a panel opens, a dart issues forward and hits you in the ankle.
That's fine. I don't need the ankle.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm going to use luck.
Second luck of the day.
Ooh, 12.
Plus your Constitution.
1.
You kind of feel this kind of sickly pain. You feel your ankle freezing up and growing a little bit numb.
Oh, no.
You take 3 points of damage as this slight poison courses through your system.
Okay.
Do you want to tell us what's happened?
You hear a click, and you see a dart go from a panel in the wall.
And
And
they're just
you hear an
hovering.
ow,
Hovering.
ow.
It's just
Just
hovering.
hovering,
in the air,
yeah.
Followed by an owl.
Don't touch that
Okay.
thing.
Did you go up step by step by step?
Yes.
Right. So all the steps up to that point we know are good.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll go.
All right. Are you going to look for traps as you go up?
Yeah.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I don't know what that is.
13.
Add your intelligence, which is 0, so that's 13. You keep going up the steps quite gingerly. Make a dexterity saving throw.
What's that?
13.
13 plus 7.
Am I
As you
17?
almost
Am I
get
7? Do you
yeah.
know that?
Plus, I think so. I think your dexterity thing is plus 7.
Oh, yeah. It is, yeah.
So as you almost get to the top of the stairs, your foot touches the top of the steps and you feel the panel shift ever so slightly. But even that small movement is enough for you to freeze. And you pull your foot back gingerly. You recognize that there is a trap on the penultimate step. And you don't step on that step.
Can I somersault over
You can indeed. You do a flip.
Dexterity now.
You do a flip over. It's not a problem.
it? Because I got plenty of
So
dexterity.
we've recognised there's 2 of the steps
At least.
dodgy. The one that's got Faust on it and the second to last one.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Right. The rest of you clamber up the stairs quite easily, knowing exactly where the problem is.
Do I need to heal Faust?
You took 3 points of damage.
It might be
Yeah.
wise for me to heal you. I got.
I think it's the same amount of. I think it's the same amount of damage was dealt to yourself, wasn't
Do I
it?
need to heal? Yeah.
With the
Because we
Did
can
you-
heal.
how much did you get?
I took 3 hits of damage from the zombie that wasn't.
As you got up to the top, you quickly scouted around the corridors and rooms. You find that the upper floor is a mixture of opulent bedrooms. The number 10 is a library. There's a storeroom up here as well. You can see down to the floor below, to the mezzanine. And you can see what appears to be a garden that leads towards the graveyard as well on the bottom right.
I think.
So very quickly going round.
It's 14 stairs down to a cellar.
I think it is. Yeah, it's a storeroom. No, it's down towards the bottom floor. You don't know.
Oh.
What's down there.
I think 10 and 12 should be the ones we look at. The library and the master.
Problem is, we're never going to leave out of the library.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to.
Go to the library.
Yes, please. That'd be awesome. Let's go to the library.
Can we check the doorway as we go in.
Perception check.
Well, I'm just convinced.
Well, I've
that
assumed that what you've
Investigation.
done is, as you've scoured the top, you've been very careful and
okay.
you've been testing things as you go. So you haven't
Just
encountered
pushing Faust in
any
front of things.
other traps
Okay.
on any of the doors or on the persons themselves. The walls are lit with
Fair
what
enough.
appears to be torches that have a blue flame. And as you get close to them, you can tell the flame has no heat. It's just the light,
Okay.
the continual light. You've tried all the doors. They seem to open. They don't appear to be locked or trapped.
Okay, so we're going to go to the library then, yeah?
Yeah, let's go lower.
As you go into the library,
Well, I like the
it's a very sort of large-looking room. There's some dust and cobwebs around. There is a glowing yellow orb in the middle of the library. It appears to be a map of the world. It is as you can see it. However, at the far end, there is one of these stone and metal guardians.
Okay.
It's unmoving.
Reckon there's something in that globe?
What do you mean, like a silver box?
No, there's something in there.
Let's go and investigate the globe then, shall we?
Yeah.
Make an investigation.
I don't have much in the way of investigation.
Written on the orb, there appears to be letters in a strange language. Do any of you speak? You speak Elvish, don't you?
All my languages. I have Common, Elvish, Goblin, and Sylvan.
There are 4 lines, and there are the first line appears to be written in Elven. Does anyone? The second line appears. What language did you got?
I got Common, Elvish, Goblin, and Sylvan. Slyvan. Slyvan. I don't know. S-Y-L.
I've got celestial and common. That's about it.
The lines are a mixture of Elven, Sylvan, and Celestial. So between you, you can decipher them. They appear to be instructions for how to spin the globe.
Oh, I like it. We can spin it.
Spin the wheel of fortune.
Very good.
Right.
So, we spin the globe,
All right.
Yeah.
Who's
following the
spinning the globe?
instructions.
I will spin it.
All right. Make an intelligence check to see how you follow the instructions.
10. I don't think I have
As
any
you
intelligence.
spin the globe, it starts to glow and glow brighter and brighter and brighter. A spark of electricity comes off the globe and hits the stone golem.
Oh, bugger.
Who knows? That could be a good thing. Could still be a good thing.
Intruder.
Probably not a good thing. Oh, hello.
Identify yourselves.
Hello, we're not zombies.
We've just saved your mansion from a banshee who was trying to attack it.
Identify yourselves.
We are help for the hopeless.
And I'm the hopeless.
No, we know Matey's name, don't we?
Yeah.
Whose house it is.
Yeah.
The house
Do you remember the name?
began with D.
Make an intelligence check. Anyone who wants to try and remember the name.
Crap.
I'd have written it down.
11. Yeah. Including modifier. Oof. No.
Where's
That's fine.
mine?
You need a 10. Anyone who needs to roll needs a 10.
17.
Oh.
You remember the name is Dulant.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, it was D.
Mm.
We're looking for Mr. Dulant.
No, we are Delang.
No, we're not.
No.
Make a persuasion roll.
Is that on the basis that we're trying to save all 4 of us in the one person?
5.
guests of the Duland household are given passwords. Password.
What is
I'm
your
gonna-
favorite color?
I'm gonna guess the password is guest. So is that plus charisma?
You have 10
15.
seconds to comply.
That's 15.
10, 9,
Yes.
8,
What other
7.
things are there? That-
6,
Silver box.
5, 4, 3,
Silver box.
2, 1.
No!
What? That doesn't magically do something. Doesn't tell you the password just because you rolled a d20.
Okay, so he's now pissed off.
Roll initiative. That can be your initiative.
Oh, good.
15.
2.
Oh no.
11.
So, yeah.
So yeah, you got a 20.
All right. What are you going to do? This thing is, as you can see, blades start to come out of its arms, and different parts of its plate moves into a kind of more armored position. Its visor starts glowing red.
We'll turn it off and back on again.
Yeah, turn it off and on again.
I think we're going to have to attack it. We don't really have a lot of choice.
Am I able to, as a bonus, check to see what I reckon the HP is of it?
No, that's not a skill you have. You can make a sort of perception check to see how. No, your general intelligence will tell you this thing appears to be made of metal and stone. You imagine it's quite tough.
Oh, okay.
They're probably not super
Yeah, I'll use I'll fire a witch bolt for it.
All right. I think you need to make an attack roll for that. So roll 20. There, that's no problem. That's a hit. Roll a d12 for damage.
2d12.
Is it 2d12? You are casting at second level, are you?
Casting at first level.
It's 1d12 at first level. 2d12 at second level.
Oh, okay. I thought I already had it at first level.
You can cast it at a second level spell slot. But so if you've got it here, Witch Bolt is
First level.
first level on a hit.
No, second level. Yeah.
So that's casting it at the second level.
Does that mean I'm not able to use a second?
Oh, you're a warlock. You cast all your spells at the highest level you
yeah.
can. So yeah, you cast it at second level, so it does 2d12. Because you other spellcasters have spells at different. You always cast your spells at the highest possible level.
Okay.
All right. Roll 2d12.
14.
A level. A bolt of arcane energy sparks in your hand. Electricity fires from your fingertips, and this thing starts to frazzle. It seems to be especially vulnerable to electricity. Right.
You have anything on way of electricity? I don't.
15.
That's what I'm looking for.
Who's on 15?
Um,
Someone's on 15. No?
Yeah, you're 15.
I'm 15.
We were 14.
Right, so you want me next. Spiritual weapon. So it's only so spectral weapons. Would that have an effect, or
You've got spiritual weapon. That allows you to create
a spectral weapon?
spectral weapon.
Yeah, I've got spiritual weapon. Yeah, you're right.
So spiritual weapon allows you through force of will to create a kind of whatever weapon you can envision.
Oh,
like a
yes.
great big hammer or a sword. It's a bit Green Lantern.
Right, yeah. Oh, I remember.
And
that.
you can use that to attack with.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to. Can I create like a massive kind of thunderbolt type thing? Go like the ancient tale of Thor on his.
Well, basically, it's kind of force and radiant damage, so
Right.
it would look like a big thunderbolt,
But it won't
but
be.
you'd be jabbing it with it.
All right, I will take. I'm thinking, is there something we can do with that? What
You
if
can try and
that's
hit that if you want.
what if that's the source of the power?
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna create. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, a giant golf club, and just go.
All right. Okay.
While shouting "Thor!"
Roll damage. What way are you hitting the ball?
Towards the
Towards it.
Towards it, yeah.
Okay, go on.
13 plus. What was it? Strength or dexterity?
I think you had your spell attack bonus. So, so that should be under your spells. It should tell you what it is. If you go to your attacks, actually, it will tell you what it is under there. I think.
Come on. My actions.
Yeah, action. If you scroll down.
Yeah.
you got-
Plus 7.
All right, so add 7 to that. What'd you get?
20.
20. Just enough. You manifest the huge golf club in the air, smack the orb that is sitting on the pedestal. There's a kind of rumbling, and your golf club is flared in a kind of electrical pulse and charge, and the whole orb shoots off the pedestal, hits into the golem, and embeds itself in its chest.
Oh,
Well, I might actually piled it up now.
The orb appears embedded in the thing's chest, and it's just crackling with electricity. It's not moving.
Right.
Right. Okay. So 14 is sort of
So is it like Megatron where he wants the
the
but also kills him?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay.
I have a look inside the pedestal that it was sat on. Is there anything in there?
There is, in fact, a silver box inside the.
I'd say to
Oh.
I grab the silver box and we get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay, you grab the silver box, and there are windows in this room, or are you going to go back down the stairs?
Oh,
I'm going to go back into the hallway
Okay.
and then head for the balcony outside of the master bedroom that was 12.
All
So
right.
I had a balcony
Start running there. You don't need to roll. You start to run that way. Becky, it's your go.
I've told them that we got the box.
Okay, cool. So we're all running towards that balcony.
Or are you going to attack Bad Boy?
No,
I've got nothing.
I've got
magic,
nothing that can attack. I mean, the thorns, but there's no. I don't think there's any point.
Well, we've got it. Should we go?
Yeah, I think we
Get
should
while
go.
the going's good.
Let's go. Yeah.
Right.
So
So you
we.
turn around and run. This thing stops juddering and starts stomping off down the corridor. As it passes you, it swipes with both.
I'm about 1,000.
I hit armor class 18. What's your armor class?
Bear with caller.
15.
Well, mine.
Yeah, 13.
13. Yeah.
Right, so I hit you twice. It starts smacking you with its huge fists that are bladed and cut into serrated edges.
Ow! Quit it. Ow! So,
It does you 11 points of damage as it
can I heal
pierces and
myself?
cuts and slashes your side.
I can hear you.
No, just I can't see you.
oh, shoot.
Oh, actually, did you cast the spell?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you're visible. Sorry.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh
take
no.
off 4 points of damage. It's going to attack you. So you take 4 points of damage instead.
And Alan takes 7.
7. Okay.
Right. Okay. Next on the initiative order is Faust.
I will Bolter, following Jax and.
All right. You head after Jex and Neve through the door. You can see as you head towards the master bedroom, there is a figure in robes, female, standing by the bedroom door that's
Banshee.
just come out. She looks elven. Right.
No, she's old.
Right. So, Vincent.
Right. So, okay.
You're
so
now alone in the room.
I was going to say.
You are alone with a rampaging, crackling electric golem. Oh, by the way, both of you take an extra D6 point of damage from the electricity that is lumbering over this.
Oh, really?
You take 2, you take 3.
Okay.
It's all right. If you can get to me, I can heal you.
It's starting to fall apart. You can see plates of its armor falling off.
Is it worth having one more crack at it?
With what?
The spiritual weapon is still there.
Right.
Your
Okay.
golf club is still there. It lasts.
Right. I'll take the golf club and I'll just
Smack its head off.
go at it. Yeah. Have a crack at its head.
Okay, roll. You've got
Or
enough
its
time
arms.
to swipe
Or
at
its
it
arms.
twice.
Oh.
Because that's what it's clubbering.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go for lefty and righty.
And
So-
headbutt
Okay,
you.
you're slapping its arms. All
Yeah.
right, go for it.
Can I borrow some of your luck?
I only have one left, and that's
You
all
can
I've got
lend
to
it
die.
if you want to.
Yeah,
What have you got?
I've got 6.
What about
So
your second one?
the golf club smacks at the golem's armor and kind of just bounces off its arcade wards. You've got another. You can move, or you can
Yeah,
try another action.
I'll
You can try and cast a spell. Because technically, this is a bonus action.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cheese it.
All right, you run through the door. It swipes at you as you pass. It's what's called an opportunity attack. So as you pass it,
On my back?
yeah.
Whoa! Shoot.
Okay, it hits 16. Is that a hit?
What do you mean?
Armor class 16.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It does you 3 points of piercing damage and 5 points of electrical damage.
Oh my god!
Right. How about 5 of electrical?
Yeah, so 8 in total. Where are you on?
Oh, modafinil. Right, one sec. So, where I find my
Top right, 22.
22?
All right.
Oh God.
So we go to
7, 9, 12. Wow. Okay. I'm on 17 damage,
okay.
and I'm 22. So I'm doing well.
Okay,
Can you
you're
get to
quite
us?
badly wounded
But he's got
as
to
you're
us.
stumbling through.
Isn't he?
He's gotten up to you as you stopped because there's a figure outside the door that you were going to go through, which is the main bedroom door.
Oh, she's outside the door.
She's just that. She's opened the door as if she was in the room, and she's opened the door. Make a perception check. Okay, she looks kind of sleepy, but suddenly alarmed. She starts chanting.
Fantastic.
How much you buy? How much you buy?
Can I heal him?
You can, but that'll be your action. You can move.
Yeah.
No, I'll
I'll-
heal him. You're
Right.
nearly dead.
Right, roll your cure light wound, which is 1d8 plus your.
I'm fine.
What's my
fine.
D8? Is this D8?
The d8 is.
That's a D10.
Here you go. Here's the.
All right, I'm rolling this on what?
And adding your charisma, actually your wisdom bonus.
Give us my help.
Wisdom 4,
What?
8.
Against who?
I think.
Against
8
the
plus
lady.
4. You get 12 hit points back as Neve heals you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I
Um,
probably jumped ahead of you, okay.
I'm going to shoot her with an arrow.
Okay.
You don't want to
You ready
even
your
know.
crossbow.
You don't
and
want to
fire.
even know. It's just like, sorry, Mrs. Wrong place.
But yeah, absolutely. I mean, if she's chanting,
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Yes, it's
and we've just nicked something out of her house, we need
Okay.
to be elsewhere.
All right. So you fire a crossbow at her. Roll.
19.
So 19. The crossbow flies towards her. She appears to try to raise her hand in some sort of magical ward, but she is too late, and the crossbow hits her in the shoulder. Roll damage for the crossbow.
4.
What's your damage on the crossbow? Did you say on the your character sheet. So if you look at attacks or actions, rather, if you go to the actions bit of your bottom right is can you show them the
Sorry?
there's an options thing there. If you go to actions,
Right. I haven't got. Oh, it's a longbow I shot it with, not one.
longbow, which is
+5
so
damage, 1d8 +3.
So roll the d8 +3 for the damage from your
8. That's an 11.
so 11 damage. Ouch. Okay. So the arrow goes deep into her shoulder and actually comes out the other side, and she sort of screams in pain, and whatever spell she was casting fades away.
Okay.
She's quite a young woman. That as you see her as she's gotten up, she's actually in her nightdress. She's got quite long blonde hair.
Can we have a look at the map again?
Yes. Quickly surmising which way to go.
So where are we at?
We
So
are.
we've come out of here.
Yeah.
Come out of here.
She's coming out of there. I just shot her.
there. You just shot her. She's by the door.
So our options are either we head for that balcony, which is where I was headed for.
Right.
We go back down the stairs.
Oh, we've got that part of the zombies. That
Yeah,
way.
And the traps, yes.
Yeah, I think either way, I think the best way is to yeet ourselves off the balcony. And,
Yeah.
Then-
Opens to below, or we go back into the library and out the other way.
Yeah, there's a window in the library.
Yeah, but
I don't.
old Sparkly is out there, isn't he?
Yeah.
But wait a minute. So
Is there?
As you're thinking about where to go, there is a sort of smashing, and the doors of the library break open.
Yes,
and the
let's
wall
just
itself,
run.
as old Sparkly comes through.
Is
It
the?
appears to be like the metal. You appear to be regrowing.
Yeah.
Head to
Just
the balcony.
Is there
Run.
anything about
Yeah.
the blonde-haired lady that is familiar, or we should recognise her for? No,
You
okay.
don't recognise her.
okay, so
She's quite pretty.
should we still go to the balcony?
Yeah, let's go for the
So we
balcony.
run past her, head for
All
the
right.
balcony at the back end of her bedroom.
Make athletics run.
All of us.
He's running past. He's action.
10.
That's fine.
I've got a
She's
thing.
too injured to stop you. You push her back against the wall as you go past her into the bedroom itself. The bedroom is sort of large four-poster bed. There's all these sort of different alchemical supplies. It looks like somebody has been doing a lot of experimentation here with various potions and stuff brewing. At the far end, there is a large owl that is standing in one of the pedestals by the door. As you see it, it's not a feathered owl. It is a metallic owl, and it spreads its wings and screeches as you enter the room and flies towards you.
Right.
Oh, that's
Okay, I've got a long bow. I'm going to
the old
shoot
Sparkly
this
has a friend.
Okay, so
guy. Hang on, I've got a hail of thorns that are magical, haven't I?
it's your turn.
Yeah,
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to.
Are you also going to push past the?
Oh yeah, but that was my turn, wasn't it? If I push past her.
No, actually, Jax, you've still got an action, so it's only been your movement to get past. So you can still fire your crossbow or your sword or do anything else.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm pretty good with this one, right? I'm going to shoot this
longbow.
owl.
Right, you shoot the owl. Roll an attack.
19.
Right, the arrow hits the. Roll your damage. Roll d8 +3.
6 + 3.
So as the owl's flying in midair, the arrow hits the owl straight in the head, going through. It's still continuing to move and fly towards you, but it's kind of haphazard as it comes flying towards you.
Marvellous. So it's got no directional control.
It doesn't appear to, other than going straight towards you.
Marvellous.
Or just straight ahead. It might just
It
keep
might just go
going.
straight
So
ahead.
can I just hit the deck?
You can, yeah.
I'll
You can.
frustrate
You can.
myself because that's not moving anywhere. That's just,
All right, you can try and do that. Go on.
that's a stealthy
make-
thing, isn't it?
No athletics to
Athletics.
drop to the floor.
So it's a 20, yeah?
Yeah, roll d20.
5 + 7.
All right, you sort of duck forward It does appear to be steering, so it is coming towards you as it's coming. Right, you're
Can I
going.
put a hunter's mark on it?
Yes,
or
you can,
Do I
yeah.
have to put a hunter's mark on it and then hit it with a petrol?
Hunter's mark is a bonus action, so you can put Hunter's mark on it and fire your longbow,
Yeah.
or you can cast Hail of Thorns.
Cast Hail of Thorns.
All right.
D.
Yeah.
20.
It rolls a saving throw, which it fails. You roll a D10 damage.
Oh, D10.
Yeah, well, that's all you roll.
Oh god. Okay.
It does 4 points of damage. However, it has been quite badly wounded by the arrow that Jet dropped. So as you drop to the ground, these thorns rush into the owl, and both of its rings rip off, and it sort of collapses to the floor. It's somewhat clockwork mechanism exposed. Right. It is now.
No, it's Faust again, isn't it?
Now, so it's
Yeah,
Faust.
so I'm going to follow and try and, well, yeah, I'm going to try and get.
You can move a bit. You're not
Can
invisible
you,
anymore.
no,
So
Have you got anything that makes fire?
No,
I
Like a
thought you
box of
did.
matches or some shit? Because I reckon if we torch this place as we're jumping off the ground. It's got all these chemicals and stuff.
right,
See
okay,
you in hell,
you're
mother
gonna,
lovers.
you're gonna push. You're gonna run past the.
Oh, sacred flame.
You're gonna run away from
Yeah,
the
you have
spark.
got
You will get
fire.
out. He's got quite a long
I
reach.
thought I
So
was
as
in
you
the doorway.
you are at the doorway, but so is he.
No, not for the library.
You didn't quite get there because they're both ahead of you.
Yes, but I'm ahead of them.
You are ahead of him, but this has a particularly long reach.
Okay.
So it's going to take an attack of opportunity as you run past towards the library, which doesn't matter. It's not going to hit you.
Yeah.
So its arm climbs on the ground, breaking part of the stone pathway. But
Doing damage to itself.
No.
Right.
It's just that strength.
Okay.
Run.
Yeah,
All right. So
I'll
you run
forest
past.
run.
You run past your the elven lady at the door.
Yeah.
All right. She does not appear to stop you. All right. You go into the room.
And
You see the remnants of the bird. You just managed to get inside. What's your action?
Jump out the balcony.
All right. You
And attempt to landing.
take a jump. Make an athletics roll.
Ooh. Athletics. I have a feeling it's all
You
right.
fall to the ground.
Oh no, it isn't. It really
Okay,
isn't. Oh no.
You do yourself 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you as you land really awkwardly. You fall over and smack your face at the floor.
Oh no! Be careful, guys.
As you bring your head up, you can see teeming around the garden are about a dozen, maybe, or more skeletons and zombies that are crawling forward.
Do you know what it's time for?
Yes. We'll be able to do that next go. Okay. The
Okay.
golem acts.
Right.
The golem paces up the corridor, catching up with the only person it can catch up with, which is you.
What is the
As the golem comes up forward, the elven lady, as a reaction, shouts out a word in Elvish, you presume, and for a moment the golem hesitates.
right? Do
What can you say?
And she turns to you and says, "I don't know who you are, but stay where you are, or you'll face the consequences."
right. Okay. Well, I guess I will stay where I am. It's because I was going to say, so her reaction to the golem is she's more powerful. She almost
Powerful enough to stop.
As an arcane caster as well as
Yeah.
divine, you understand that she spoke some sort of command word to
Yeah.
this creature, and that command
stop.
word made it stop.
Right, and the fact
It
that
appears to be under her command, but you know that if you were, you might, if you had knowledge of the command word, you might be able to trust.
yeah. Okay, so I think
will know.
about talking, just talking to her. Would she be able to understand me if I talk to her?
She seems to be speaking common.
Right. Okay. That's
She's
Oscar, she wants to buy a silver box.
No.
Well, as I said,
Hi.
yeah. Well, but why? Why do you want me to not move? Yeah. Ugh.
She's clutching the arrow at her shoulder and she's bleeding quite badly.
Right. What
you
if
can heal her.
I can heal her. Can I heal her?
You can, but as you approach her with your hands outstretched, she appears to react threateningly. That I said,
Right.
don't move.
Okay, so I the universal pose of I mean no harm. I'm
She
friendly.
draws from her belt what appears to be a long black rod,
Right.
and she holds it rather unsteadily in your direction. And she
As
said,
a gesture.
I'm warning you,
Okay.
take no sudden moves.
Okay.
Right. As he's thinking, you two are in the room.
I ain't got back till Elvis.
Really? I'm about to shoot.
Jax, let's go with Jax. What does Jax do?
I'm going to shoot her again.
Oh my
Alright.
God!
No, because she's
All right.
concentrating on her.
Roll your attack roll.
11.
If I get hurt again,
Plus, what do you?
Plus what, sorry?
Plus, what's your attack bonus?
Where
So if you look at your actions, it will tell you what you get for your bow.
So if you go into your checkered thing again.
Attack bonus with a longbow is D8 plus 3.
No, that's the damage. So there'll be
sorry.
plus something.
Oh, it's plus 5 on a hit.
So that's 11 plus 5. That's 16. As the arrow comes towards her, there appears to be some sort of arcane barrier around her.
Right.
But the arrow is faster than the barrier that flares up, and it goes through and hits her again. Roll a d8 plus 3.
6.
Okay, the other, as she's standing towards you with the wand, this arrow suddenly veers away from the room and hits her right under the ribs. And she goes, oh! And she falls to the floor, dropping the rod and collapsing. As she does this, the golem flares up enraged and swipes at the nearest available target.
But you know the stop word now because you were listening.
yeah. Can I shout the elven words?
Make an intelligence check because you don't speak Elvish.
11 plus 2, I think. Yeah.
The golem takes its mighty arm, swings it round. As you scream the command word, it stops about half an inch from your face.
Oh, there.
Two hairs just Okay.
Lee,
So-
where are we going?
So the elf.
She's bleeding on the ground.
Watch out
Okay.
for life.
Can I, if I move towards healing her,
Yeah.
does she react?
She's not dead,
No.
but she is unconscious and she is bleeding to death.
Okay.
You can save
Jax
her
is trying to kill her,
Yeah.
and you're trying to save her.
life.
I think there's something gone wrong here with this group.
I
Try and take her away.
As you get up in the garden,
Yeah.
that is sort of well kept and cultured, and actually, as you can see, there seems to be some sort of arcane barrier around the wall of the garden. Because as the skeletons and zombies come up, they start pummeling against what appears to be a force field. You can see little sparks. Of
I turn invisible.
Oh, wait a minute. Lee hasn't done anything yet.
Because
I haven't done nothing.
to be
What are
honest,
you
it's
gonna
not.
You're back with him.
Yeah.
Is she unconscious? What's happened to her?
She's on the ground. She's bleeding, and Vincent is standing over.
well, yeah, because I'm hoping to heal her.
Oh, he's waiting to heal her.
You can see he's starting to chant, and his hands are starting to glow with that sort of golden. The golden
Can I
magic
do a
energy.
perception check as to whether she's evil or good? Is it perception or is it the other one?
Perception kind of tells you what you see. So what you see is
Hang on.
It's a young elf that some idiots
Shoot arrows, ask questions later.
That's all I can do, really.
Hang on, insight. Is it insight? Yeah, insight decides whether you can determine the true intentions of a creature. Can I do some insight? Is that gonna help?
You can do insight. She appeared to be quite terrified at the at what was happening, and she certainly didn't appear as some great. You're mentioned by evil there.
Okay.
She just appeared and reacted like somebody broken into her home.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the best thing to do is take her back. She probably knows more.
So you're gonna try and heal her then?
Oh, I can try and heal. Well, he's getting
I
ready to
think
heal
heal
her.
her enough to keep her alive.
Kind of said
we don't want to waste
Doctor.
Hang on. So was that my
The
goal?
way you say it like
Was that-
that sounds like
was that
something
my goal?
really
No,
terrible.
what are you going to do?
She is conscious, so I can't talk to her. I want to talk
She's
to her.
not conscious
Oh, she's not conscious. Oh,
until Alan has his go.
Yeah.
oh okay.
So I would say best idea. So you have box.
Hey?
You have the box.
No.
I've got a
Oh,
box.
you got the box.
Why don't you put her on the bed?
Somebody else.
Okay, I'll put
I
her on the
think-
bed.
I think it's
That'll be
probably-
my turn.
Yeah.
You put her on the bed while Vincent is. No, Vincent.
I had a whole plan and it's not going well.
Sorry, what was your plan?
My plan was to heal her, put her over my shoulder, jump out the balcony, just as I jump out, fire the spiritual flame, which fires off all the chemicals and blows everything so the kingdom come. But obviously that's not happening at
You
all.
can explain that, but you can still do that.
Do that.
Yeah, there were two of us still in the house.
No, once everyone's out,
Yeah.
you know, because you're out.
you're
You face planted the downstairs.
Not that you can see.
That's
You might be
true.
able to see like a little imprint
Yeah,
in
no,
the ground,
but
but you
we
won't be
know
able to see
Invisible
it.
again.
Yeah, he's invisible.
I thought
Of
You
course
can-
he is.
if there's a whole thing banging on the wall, maybe they won't see me.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll stop banging on the wall.
The blood dripping
See
from
you,
your
they're
invisible
laughing.
nose.
Yeah, they'll be like, did we just see what we think we did?
Okay, so where are we?
Right, so you're still in the room. You're looking.
No,
at
I
me.
know that,
Yeah.
but I'm asking our
You're
dungeon master.
in the bedroom.
No,
You've
I know
placed
that. I know that bit. I mean, where are we in terms of turn? So as fast as a turn now.
No,
Well,
it's
you're-
your
I've put her
turn.
on the bed, haven't I?
You're out of initiative order because the combat is
sorry.
effective. You're not fighting anyone. The zombies are unable to get through
Oh, okay.
into the garden, and the golem, for at least the moment, is
That's
stopped.
frozen. Yeah.
Guys, I was just getting slowly off the balcony.
So,
Right.
you can use your magic to heal this person so they're not bleeding,
Yeah,
but leave them unconscious, or you
Okay.
can heal them properly.
I'll heal.
Bring
I'll,
her into
I'll
consciousness.
bring her into consciousness.
You're going to do that right now?
Yeah.
All right. So you cast your magic and roll a d8 plus 3. I think plus 5 actually for you.
8.
So you sort of breathe as her wounds start to heal. You had the presence of mind to break off the arrowhead and pull away the arrow before you did that. So the wounds heal over. And although there's still something of a wound and a scar, she appears to have more or less gained quite a lot of health now.
Right.
And she sees you standing over in the bed, and immediately her eyes sort of go wide, and she moves to start screaming something
Right.
in Elvish.
This is where
she's
you.
starting that thing up again.
This is where you.
Okay,
need
I
to,
will. I'll talk to her.
Well, what you said to her?
I'm going to say to her, stay calm. We're going to help you.
Sorry about that idiot longbow. Don't mind him.
He's new.
Have you any idea what's going on? Is that your phone on?
That's for charging.
Okay.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh, but I don't have much persuasion anyway.
Okay, someone broke into your house.
Well, I'm not going to kill her just because I broke into her house and she's not much happy about it.
No, but how would you react? Someone broke into your house and then you woke up unconscious on the bed, covered in blood.
Well, I'm going to
and then
calm her
someone
down.
said
I'm
to
going
you,
to try and calm
now
her down.
calm down.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Charisma. Did you say charisma?
Persuasion. So that's plus your charisma plus your persuasion.
7.
Okay, we'll take that. What are you saying to her?
There may have been a mistake.
We don't mean you any harm, but
Yeah, we don't mean you any harm.
sorry about the long moment.
But we had to try and stop that great big golem. Yeah.
She spits at you
Nice.
and says, "You can tell Vigic Dridus. He can't have it. No one can have this power."
I think that's to do with the box.
Inspiration.
Can we
Slink
ask her?
back to your master. You'll get no secrets from me.
Can we ask her who Vigilance what's his name is?
You mean to tell me you have broken into my house with no idea of who I am, no idea who my father is, no idea of what secrets lie within this home?
Yep.
I shout.
That's about right.
I shout
We
from
were
the garden.
chasing here by a banshee.
I shout from the garden. Your dad was the bloke that vanished, right?
Stop metagaming.
19.
What?
You're just throwing numbers now.
To shout to her.
Okay, she feels that the voice that shouted was, nice. Maybe she'll listen to that voice again if it has an argument or wants to convince her of something.
Okay, so we have a situation where Badger has got us to.
Try and steal something that she doesn't want us to have.
That's true. Yeah, that's all we know.
To be fair, that is usually the point to steal it, isn't it?
But we're stealing for
These,
somebody dodgy.
Zombies are continuing to bash on the arcade.
Okay.
Could I use any kind of perception to figure out whether or not they're being controlled?
Yes.
Yeah. That's why my head was at 15.
Yeah, these are definitely under the effects of some sort of spell. You know of some kinds of spells that will do this, but it requires a living caster. These are not normally undead. And you also tell
Living
from the
or
arcane
conscious?
barrier, it's one way. So it stops things coming inside, but you
Yeah.
could walk straight out.
Says, but when you say living, do you mean conscious?
Conscious, yeah. A light or undead spellcaster.
Present?
Someone undead.
Do I know?
Someone would have to be fairly close by to cast the spell.
So basically, it's going to be somebody in the house because they're stopping the zombies.
It can't be your woman because
Yeah,
when
was
she
unconscious.
was unconscious, that spell would have ended.
Yeah. There is someone else still here. And it wouldn't be old Sparky.
No.
Because he's currently stopped and he's under somebody's control anyway, so there's somebody else in the house.
You will never find what you're after. It's too well guarded. You'd have to have some sort of magic golf club.
Jess goes, hello.
Because I'm what is the what would happen if we left the box where it in the house?
She doesn't know we've got the box.
No, but if what's Badger going to do to us? Because in terms of Badger, all it is we'll pay you money to do this. There's no threat. There's so it's like I'm just trying to balance out the lesser of two evils. We've already kind of pissed off the lady of the house. Old Sparky is rampaging through the room. There's a mystery person somewhere within the vicinity. Do we cut our losses, or do we?
Guys, the thingies outside are stopping being thingies. They're
Right.
falling over. Much like I fell out of the window. Except they're not getting up.
Oh,
So the spell is.
the spell.
Oh, here's something. Can I like throw a stone? Because it'll go through the barrier, just to see if any of them do get back up or react.
You throw a large-sized rock at one of the zombies. There's a satisfying as its sort of skull caves in.
Oh, I didn't mean like that. I meant like just
Then you
just
throw
to
a
like
small-sized pebble.
just
and it goes
to see if it goes like.
It doesn't. It's just
Oh, I think they're dead again. Wow.
Well, that means the spell was over the entire house.
What, the zombies?
What do you want? Why are you here? If you're not here for my father's secrets, why are you here?
Here for a good time.
Okay, so who's the most persuasive of the four?
Oh,
Well, I'm not.
Hello.
well, charisma was. I've got 5 charisma.
That's you then.
+5. Yeah, you've got
So I've only
+5.
got 1.
I think I've got a couple. I've got
Do-
+7
do-
to some bits.
Because are we going to incur her wrath by running out of the box?
She doesn't know we've got the box, so we could go. But I'm beginning to question because it was
Okay,
Badger.
perception check.
Let's just
He
say.
walks into a tree.
Let's just say that it probably did nothing,
Okay.
and nothing good nor bad.
All right, no problem.
Specifically, the nor bad happened as a result of it.
Okay, so let's spin her a tale and say,
Leave with the box.
no, we were.
We-
One of
tell
our
the
party
truth.
went missing.
Yeah.
We've come looking for them. We got chased in here by a banshee, and it all went bent.
We're going to lie to her.
Okay, so who's telling this masterful lie?
I am.
All right, make a deception check.
Is that one of these?
Yeah.
11.
As you start telling her your story, there are elements that you can see her looking at you quizzically, and you can see that
She doesn't believe it.
she believes some of it. She seems to believe some of it. Certainly, when you say people disappearing, there seems to be some sort of. She has some sort of emotional connection to that. That affects her as well. So she seems somewhat sympathetic to the rest of your story.
Okay,
But
so
she definitely believes there's more to what you're saying than what you're saying, or that you're telling lies someone.
okay, so I expand a bit and go, look, about 6 months back, this religion started storming up. We got on the wrong side of them. They're out to get us. All we're trying to do is make a living here, and somehow we got wrapped up in something. One of our numbers missing. We ended up in your house by mistake, getting attacked by all sorts of golemy things.
Make a perception check, everybody.
A D20.
18.
10 plus 3,
8.
2, so it's 11.
Right. Jax, you hear a click and a distant
Click and distant app.
You hear a sort of a kind of clicking mechanism
Right.
and a distant cry of a stifled cry of pain.
Someone's walked up the stairs.
Yeah.
I think it's whoever's been doing the other stuff is
But
also,
why wouldn't they know that there was.
they might be in the same boat as us looking for the silver box.
Yeah, but if they're the people who have got the control over everything.
But who did we encounter? We encountered someone earlier, didn't we? Who was a lot more elderly.
The old boy in the house.
Yeah, but that's
Oh, it's just a house in town.
yeah.
I've come to find you, you.
But whoever that is, they can't be the ones controlling everything in the house.
Wait a minute, it's this halfling, isn't it? You reckon? You reckon he's been following us? No, he wouldn't have got through the gates. Okay, so we ask her straight up. It's like, this is all going to Ratchet. Who else is here? Because something's just gone click and that ain't good in the house.
There's no one here. My father disappeared some weeks ago. I thought you were working with Vijay.
Who's Vijay?
Never heard of IJ.
Can we ask who's
I thought
Vijay?
he was your employer. Vijay was my father's business partner. He
Okay, so Badger sent us to get this box for Vijay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
so
What's
you
it
do
about?
work for Vijay.
No,
We didn't know.
no. Just don't admit
No.
nothing.
Well, as plain as a clay.
My father is a magical genius. He has invented a new kind of soldier. One that doesn't sleep, one that doesn't eat, one
So
that
that's
can be
what's
on
being
duty
that's what's being put into play
all the
Yeah.
time.
tomorrow.
Sounds like termination.
Eternal vigilance will keep our city safe.
We definitely got to take the box now.
Do you know what's happening tomorrow? I was going to ask that. Oh no, because she wouldn't be aware, would she? But,
she would.
but
No, she lives
She might
in
be.
Cloud City. right?
she might be.
Her
His
father
Grace
has
is
been.
going to announce eternal vigilance to the populace.
Yeah.
But I don't understand how Vijay can do this without my father. I don't know where my father is gone.
Because they've killed him.
Or capture.
No, my father is clever. He would have found a way to keep safe.
What?
Oh, he's hidden in that
With the stone
that
thing.
room that he hammered the window shut.
What if he's the
Now you're clutching.
Leave that random old man.
what if one of the ghosts?
his window shut. I mean, come on.
Thieves in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Because people go around trying to lift his window open and then accuse him of being some sort of mad mage who makes golems.
how about we ask this girl her name? So, my
Are you
name's
single?
Sex, what's yours?
Alexandra.
Alexandra?
Vigilance.
Just heard a noise outside. Just going to have a quick look and see what's going on out in the hallway. You want to come with? Or are you going to stay here?
She's looking at you.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, it's Sammy
It's like that. Yeah, granted, I shot you, but we were.
Twice.
It's a bit of a stressful situation, but my man here has made you better.
All right.
We're a conflicted bunch.
Let's go and have a look out and see what's going on, shall we?
As you've been speaking, the door slowly slides open.
This is
There is there's a figure standing here dressed in black cloak, a silver face mask in place, wearing a hood. He's carrying in his hands a hand crossbow, and he's pointing in your sort of general direction. You hear a voice come from behind the mask. Step away from Alexandra Vigilance.
I'm gonna do a
Walk
stealth.
away, and you will all be permitted to live. Stay. I'm afraid you won't.
Someone let's do.
You're
And at
downstairs
that,
chucking rocks at
I am going
zombies.
to cause a pause to the evening.
No! Dun 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 dun. Oh boy. This is a tough one.
Bloody hell.
I'm about to shoot-
Cypress really
just
got
so
us
as you
set up.
know, I'm about to shoot the geezer.
Yeah.
I
I
was
mean,
going to take his crossbow. I was going to do
Yeah.
a stealth
After you've
or
done that.
sleight of hand and take his crossbow.
But pick his pocket from he's got held and pointed at you from 15 feet away.
Chuck some coins at him.
Diddly-doo, diddly-doo.
What? Bounce first stone.
Well, that's good.
Oh, but we went
Wow.
all over the place.
Yeah.
then,
So
didn't we?
I did not expect you to chase after the house that night. It's a perfectly valid choice, but I didn't expect you to do that. I thought you would wait until the next day and gather some evidence on it. And I was going to have this whole scene where the Duke introduced Vigilance and you would meet Drydeck and whatever.
Yeah.
But you didn't need to do any of that because you just want to say that. But that's fine. That worked quite well.
Except for now.
No. I think we're on to something.
Dear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was fabulous.
Right, let's get our calendars out. When's good next?
Yeah.